Even Gostowski getting a lot of work in tonight. Kickoff duty, extra points, and now a field goal. This is a beauty. Unreturnable again. Tight ends. What a season it's been for the Patriots. Gronkowski and Hernandez together.
Well, you know, Jim, what they did tonight, Hernandez has carried the football this year, but this was brought to a new level. So if you want to match up and say, oh, I'll cover Hernandez, you cover Gronkowski and Wes Welker, well, where are they going to line up? How are you going to double cover him when he's coming out of the backfield?
And that's a gift to Lance Ball. Back to those tight ends.
Yeah.
It's the first time ever that a tight end duo had over 900 yards apiece in receiving yards in the season. In fact, no one had ever had a tandem that went over 800. And I'm still wondering about Hernandez getting hurt perhaps in that carry inside the 5. Only one time was another duo over 700, the 79 Raiders with Dave Casper and Raymond Chester. So it's been record territory all year for those two. Pass deflected at the line.
It was good. It was deflected because it was well covered down the field. Tim Tebow, penetration, that's what hurts. Oh my gosh, and Brandon Spikes, well, you talked about his college buddy. Look at that, getting to him, knocks it down. Nobody open down the field.
Tebow 5 out of 17 for 61 yards, coming off a 316 against Pittsburgh. And that's Thomas with the catch against a Pittsburgh defense that statistically was #1 in the league this year.
Well, they did some things out of character, Jim. They gambled, which they're a defense that usually doesn't. And those gambles,
they lost Kiesel and Hampton in that game too.
Injuries were a huge part of the game too, no doubt.
Tebow with 6 completions now versus Brady's 6 touchdown throws. And yet another negative play, and again stirring it up is Spikes for a loss of 5. You ever seen this many negative plays in one game?
No, I have not. And Brandon Spikes will not throw the remote control at the TV if he watches a replay of it. But look at the penetration, the swarming defense. And we talked about it, really, of all the games we've done to the Patriots this year, this is as healthy as I've seen this football team.
To have Spikes, to have Chung, among others, back. Tebow, pass. Back to Thomas, who is a good-looking second-year player. Drafted a year ago in the first round was Demaryius Thomas. He was the first receiver taken in that 2010 draft with a pick that originally belonged to the Patriots, the 22nd overall pick of that draft.
Well, he's fought injuries for 2 years. He got healthy. He told us this year, the Detroit game, Tim Tebow's second start, when he finally said, I'm ready to go play. He shows it. Good speed, good size. Great future in front of him.
The 3rd down is here again. Tebow has good chemistry with Thomas, as you saw last week. Thomas with the 4 grabs for 204 yards, a Denver postseason record. That's 14 more and a first. Well, you'll have plenty to talk about come Wednesday night. For more than 30 years, the must-see show the pros watch. JB, Chris and Warren will join you inside the NFL. Plus, Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson will be in there. Mike Lombardi, Jeremiah Johnson here. And that's Eddie Bo at the 44 meeting him.
Let me just respond to that. You think I ever have to search for something to talk about?
And I know better than that.
So the subjects are, there's many. So it's a lot of fun. I don't know if there'll be much debate about this game, that's for sure.
Brady, his night might be complete as we have 9 minutes to go. We will it be next week to face this Patriot bunch? Peaking at the right time. 2nd and 6. Will it be Houston or will it be Baltimore? The Texans, of course, in their first ever postseason, a win over Cincinnati last week. Baltimore had the week off. And that's tomorrow, 1 o'clock, with the noon special edition of the NFL Today. JB and the crew.
Well, you know what we saw here today? We saw a rested Patriots team, eager, wanting to play, knew this was another chance to finally do what they want. And I see the same thing when I look at the Baltimore Ravens. Finally, a home playoff game.
Over to Thomas, and incomplete with Arrington out there covering, and McCourty sliding over from safety. AFC Championship preview as far as matchups against the Ravens. That postseason loss 2 years ago right here. Rice ran wild. 2-1 all time against Houston. And they lost the last meeting the last week of the regular season 2009. The game that Welker went out with injury down in Houston.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
4th down here for the Broncos. Tebow stays behind the line and finds his man. It's Thomas who spins away from the Patriot defenders and takes it all the way down to the 2.
Tebow's pass complete to Demaryius Thomas.
You know, we said early in the game, Jim, sometimes the worst thing you can do to Tim Tebow is flush him out of the pocket, because then he becomes instinctive, throws the football. It's always to his left, if you notice. He's going to find a way to break left, and probably the best thing he does this early in his career, throwing the football on the run.
What a block by Lance Ball. That's the biggest play of the night for Denver, 41 yards. Football's at the 3. 1st and goal, and a timeout by Denver. 7:39 to play in this one.